Good morning, everyone. Sorry about that. Good morning, everyone. I'm Bondar JR, also known as the Silver Wolf, also simply known most days as Ron. And we're here to stream some EVE Online. Today's stream is going to be dedicated, a memorial stream to our fellow streamer Art Gravy, who passed away in the last couple days. So yeah, our thoughts go out to his son and his wife, who he is survived by. Do not have any details on what happened. I know he served his country. He was stationed in Alaska with another streamer, but yes, I don't know if it's related to that or not, but either way, we're gonna honor him tonight. So he was a PvPer. We're gonna honor him with mining. So we're gonna honor him with mining. So I am out here and I am getting saddled up. I got the Orca ready. I got the right clone this week. So boost should be phenomenal. And I'm going to head out to 7-7. I am in Ufine if you guys want to join me.
You're awesome!
Drachenhort, thanks for the subscription, buddy. 5 rat bases and more. Way to go. Way to go. Sandy Olson, good to see ya. I'm heading out here to 7-7. You guys are welcome to join me. So yeah, Dragonheart, thanks for the subscription. I appreciate it, buddy. There is a link that I have pinned in the chat, or you can find it on the Discord in the announcement section. There is a GoFundMe that's set up for Art Gravy's family, so if you so wish it. No pressure. Well, nothing. Just I wanted it to be out there in case you guys wanted it. So, but I do appreciate you guys being here. And like I said, I'm out in 7-7, though I haven't checked it yet to see if it's actually good. There are a couple asteroids. I can't tell if they're very big or not, but yeah, it looks like there's quite a few. I got the Orca out here. Booster up. Booster up. I don't have compression on yet, but we'll get that up here in a second. And the boost are the same as scimitars. So yes, obviously the clone made a difference. So yeah, sorry scimitar. Thanks, Andy. Scimitar's under the weather again today. Sorry you guys get to see my gili gili, which is Tagalog for underarms. So, but yeah, Scimitar's not feeling well, so we're going to also send him good thoughts. Send him good thoughts. Send him good thoughts so he gets better soon. I know this, the one that I have, has been hanging on for weeks, so yeah, and I am not getting enough rest. So that's probably why it's hanging on for weeks. So I definitely recommend, if you are under the weather, definitely get an extra rest, because that will help. So I'm going to leave compression off until somebody else shows up, because Craig can handle it. Craig can handle it. Oh, don't have the music on. I knew I was missing something. I actually left the music on all day yesterday. Oh, I wasn't anywhere near the computer. Good song. Good song. I'm heading to bed here in a bit. Work. Yep. Oh, definitely got to get your rest. Got to take care of yourself. Got to take care of yourself. So. And actually, I am going to cycle these. I'm going to cycle these because they need to be reloaded. And for some reason, I didn't reload them ahead of time, which was kind of silly. 0 seconds. The pirates are dead. They have no time to breathe. There you go. Excellent job. Excellent job. Never knew love before. Then came you. Then came you. Man, it's taking a long time to load. Squall, good job. Bum, 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 bum. All right, booster back on. Kragan survived. Kragan did survive. Actually, he is going to need to compress here in a second. But yeah, we're out here in Eupine if you guys want to join us. And I'm going to switch over to Kragan and get his drones out here for these guys. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, I never knew love before. Then came you. Rats are dead. Piece of cake. Piece of cake. Salvage these guys up. I really need to put an MTU in here. Perfect. That's the only good pirate, a dead pirate. Only good pirate is a dead pirate. So yesterday, I jumped back to my clone. So I have the good clone here. I jumped back to my clone. I ran to Jita. I picked up the missing blueprints. Turns out I do have 3, I think, of the 7. 7? I think it was 7. I had 3 of the 7 already researched, which was pretty good. I picked up supplies for those 3 items. Excuse me. And got that set up. Chemfin, good to see ya. We're out here mining if you want to join us. But yeah, I picked up the items for those 3. I'm researching the other 3 or 4 that I bought. I think 4 bought. So the golem will be built here momentarily. Sometime in the next week. We are in Upine. I typed it in there 3 times. Also got it in the in-game channel. It's all good, Sandy. It's all good. All good. All good. Alright. Always what's supposed to be. Oh, girl, you stand. Alright, cool. We got our dailies. Since one's a mining one today. Piece of cake. I didn't check to see if there were any Omega ones around, which maybe we ought to do. Omega. Amber. Omega. What a moron. What a Nimrod. Looks like I didn't collect the ones from yesterday. Alright. Man, that coffee's good. Journey. Can't go wrong with Journey. What happened to my... There it is. What happened to my window? Being apart ain't easy on this love affair. What else? Oh, girl, you stand by me. Camfin, good to see you today. Bum, 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 bum. Trying to come up with a name for my new alt. I think I'm going to make a new alt and join Lego's Null Corp. So I can mine moon minerals. Because moon minerals are costing me way too much. I spent over 400 million on the moon minerals just for the 3 components of the golem. It was very disappointing. Very disappointing. Now, is it golem? Yeah, it is golem. Yeah, so I have this one, I have this one, and I have this one. This one was not fully researched, so I finished the research on it. Okay, so there's a medium. I also bought stuff for the medium cargo holds too, but... And I built the auto integrity, so those should be... That's for the Raven. Yeah, so the gravimetric sensor cluster research has 6 hours left. And then these are all being researched. And then these are being built. They still have 2 and 3 days, so... But I have a feeling these are going to cost me way too much, so... 12 million's not bad. 22 million's not bad. That one I'm already working on, and I have the supplies for this one. This one, 263 million. 134 million. That one's being built. So not too bad. 12 million, 263, 130. So probably, yeah. That's 400 million there. And another 100 million. So 500 million. So yeah, I'm probably going to spend $1 billion on it anyway. So Lego!
The asteroid is depleted.
Good to see you, buddy. 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 Good to see you. We're out here mining if you got an alt you want to bring out. Love to have you. I was just saying that I'm trying to come up with a good name for my alt that I'm going to put in your corp. So I can do moon mining, because the moon stuff is really bugging me. Really costing me a lot. So yeah, we'll have to see. That's the hardest part with choosing a new alt, is coming up with a cool name. But my coffee's almost gone, so I'm gonna have to go get some more coffee. So and I don't have anything for breakfast this morning, so I forgot to take the cinnamon twist out of the freezer, so which is probably better. So oh yeah, I have a bad question. Did your orc ever get attacked by pirates? Nope. Nope. They know better. So yeah, I'm eating cheese for breakfast. Breakfast of champions. Breakfast of champions. Coffee's really good this morning. Really good. Really good. And tell me nothing's wrong. Alright, that one's done. But I have full boost. Full boost. Since I have the right clone this week, so clone makes all the difference. All the difference. You too, Zerbanin. Sleep well, buddy. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. Alright. Yeah, so unfortunately, it's probably going to put me in an all-time low, but that's alright. We'll build back up again. We'll build back up again. Build back up again. Excuse me. So yeah, I don't have enough minerals to build the Raven, which is actually I'm just short Nox like always. Actually, it's not only Nox. Huh? No jobs. Could build some ravens and sell them. Oh golly. Yeah, I'm like 100 short megasite, 200 short of Zidrine, which I probably have enough rat loot to be able to cover both of those. But like 15,000 short of Nox, which still, that's not bad. That's not bad at all things considered. So yeah, so probably after the mining event today, we will get that resolved. That's why I was thinking, let's check here. Go to resource harvesting, ore anomalies. Let's see what's around. 6 jumps is the closest, so no. Not taking the Orca 6 jumps. Oh my goodness, there's a belt in Udema. Let's go there. Honestly, I don't know if anyone ever even mines those belts. That would be brave. I bet actually I don't think brave is the right word there. I think that's a different word. Yeah, you guys are missing out. Missing out. Because I got full boost this week. Full boosts. But yeah, when I was running back and forth to pick up the supplies, my prorater, I noticed, did not have any rigs on it. And I'm able to build the tier 2 cargo optimization rigs. But of course I didn't have the material, not all the material. So I bought those as well and built those, and I'll get them slapped on there. Yeah, because I was just a little short of making it in 2 runs, which was kind of disappointing. So I had to do 3 runs. But it worked out. Actually, I should put the MTU in this guy. That would be the smart one. Yeah, it's a long time till ads. And what else? So yeah, so the golem is what I'm working on. I'll have the raven built here. Probably have it in the oven later today. So yes, I do have bad news. I do have bad news. Sorry. I should have led with that. So as it turns out, this will be my last stream of the week. So at least we'll end a week on a high note with our memorial to Art Gravy. But the they're doing a power outage in our town tomorrow for the whole day, 8:30 to 4:30. So unfortunately, we're gonna head back. Actually, we're gonna head back to Lipa. So now that my car is legal and I can drive anywhere I want, we're gonna head back to Lipa. But the one thing that the dealership told us when they gave us the plates was that we need to change the oil at 1,000 kilometers, which it's at 1,000 kilometers now. Ironically, turned 1,000 kilometers on our way home from the dealership. So So I think we're going to try and get that done. My wife's glasses that she ordered and picked up on Tuesday, of course, are not right. So got to take those back. So yeah. So we're trying to make some plans. But I will not be streaming tomorrow. So I apologize. That's 3 days this week that I missed. I apologize. That's unacceptable. But unfortunately. So we're trying to decide if we're going to go over to the lot today. Because we're not going to be there tomorrow. So I'm thinking maybe we will. Maybe we will. Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm not sure that I'm really getting necessary things done. But I appreciate that. I do appreciate you guys' understanding. What is an algos? And why do I have so many of them? Destroyer. So all the blueprints I just bought are used for the buzzard as well. There you go. So maybe we'll build a buzzard. Maybe we'll build a buzzard. Maybe we'll build a buzzard. I was gonna ask Al Monksy how he was doing on Graviton Pulse. What do we need? 100 at least. 137. Oh, bingo. Put those in there. Haha, rage quit. Logged in for the first time in 9 years. Glad to see more updates have been made. The game is still going. It is. It is. Said it before. Once you get your IRL base built, you'll have lots of time to chill in Eve. There you go. There you go. That's true. That is true. That is true. We were on covert ops. That is true. Which will be nice. I probably won't have any money to chill in Eve, but that's all right. All right. So yeah, we'll get those built on the next run. Coveter. Damage control. What about these guys? Ah. Oh, it's an Ocio. I haven't picked those up from Ocio, so that was something I should have did while I was there. Oh well. Hindsight's always 20/20 on those. Here's a deluge. These are actually different items. Every single race
Thank you.
has a different one. So, haha, rage quit. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. And welcome back. Still working on getting the minerals for my Rourke. Nox is one of my only I'm set on. You're set on, oh, because you're in Null. That's why, yeah. Yeah, Nox is the only one I'm never set on. So, yeah. That's the only one I'm never set on. So, ooh, I can build those. let's build those. You make me cry. Yeah, nanomechanical microprocessor. That's what I forgot to pick up. That's what I forgot to pick up. Savick, good to see ya. Been working on Zid the last 2 days. Yeah, the Zid and the Megasite I usually don't have too much problem with because they, I get those from all the rat loot. I break down all the rat loot and I get most of those from them, but yeah, it's weird. Just depends on the day. Just depends on the day. There's the Gila. The Gila needs these net resonators. But I have everything except for the net resonators and the Nox. The net resonators you have to buy or grind. There's hail. I really need to build the hail. Oh. Ammunition tech. What do you want to bet I don't have that one? What do you want to bet I don't have that one? I don't. I don't. That's probably the only RAM one I don't have. I'll be damned. Well, there's another one to pick up. Kimon, good to see you. Good to see you. Savick, good to see you. Glad to see you couldn't win Eve. Yeah. Eve always brings you back. Keeps dragging you back. Keeps dragging you back. That's an OCO. Yeah, I need to pick those up. So yeah, looks like I got, what's that? Heavy, multi-adaptive, compact remote armor repair. What the fudge is that? It's time for me to fly. 0 point condensates. Crystal isogen, I have. I have a... Actually, I don't have a lot of it, but that's weird. What are these? What do they sell for? 12 million for 2. Right? Yeah, 6 million a piece. But it's going to cost me 12 million for the items. That don't make no sense. I remember very little, but I'm looking forward to diving in. Yeah, it's you got to relearn it all, but there's a bunch of starter missions that I would suggest. If you go out here to the agency, which is the third button down on the left-hand menu normally, if you haven't moved them around, and then go to agents and missions and agent finder. Actually, you could even go one back. If you just click on career agents here, this will show you all the career agents that are close to you, the ones that are the closest. And if you do theirs, that'll get you back into it. And so it's like a tutorial. Yeah, it gives you kind of all the different things you can do in Eve. It gives you kind of a crash course on each one. And it gives you a bunch of ships and things of that nature. And it also gives you really good security status boost. So yeah, when I did this, I created a new character. So my main here is over 20 years old. I created a new character about 6 months ago, a new alt, and I did these, and I have a higher status, security status, and higher ratings with more corps than my main of 20 years. So yeah, but I did them for multiple. So yeah, so here it only shows you the closest one. If you go here and you go to Agent Finder, and then you select Career Agents here under Agent Type, it'll show you all of them. So you can do them for each one multiple times, kind of a grind, but it does give you huge status boosts, huge security status boost. It'll put a little red slash here like these when you've already done their missions and you can't do them anymore. So, but yeah, it like I said, my alt has a higher status than my main of 20 years. My alt's only been around 6 months, so. Oop. Gotta remember to compress. But yeah, definitely a good idea. Definitely a good idea. So yeah, they never get rid of old accounts. So yeah, you're good. You're always good. After 9 years, you're in the same boat as me. I was gone over 10 years. Start with making a new character. Yeah. Yeah, you can actually do those on your original character. That's not a problem. Or you can make a new character. Either way works. But yeah. But yeah, tutorials is definitely the way to go. I was Captive 5 merging, just doing level 4 missions a long time. Yeah, that's what I had was... I have very high with Caldari. I have almost 10 with Caldari, but everybody else is crap. So, where it's nice, the career ones, they actually give it to you more globalized. So, but yeah, it's funny. The components for this cost 12 million, but it only sells for 6 million, which really doesn't seem like that's a good idea. So. So yeah, I guess if you already got them, you may as well use them. But what about my Helios? Yeah, I need to build some more parts for the Helios to be able to build them. I could sell some Helioses. I need to sell some ships. I need to sell some ships. Get back to where I'm at. I think I owe the Corp a Hulk and a and a Retriever, I think. Still rock and roll to me. So you're gonna cruise the Miracle Mile. Ishtar. Come on. Rock and roll to me. What's up, Hogan? How good to see you. I appreciate. No, that's what we're here for. Don't worry about it. Happy to help. If you have any specific questions, definitely let us know. But yeah, definitely not a problem. Ooh. So I need the kinetic shield hardeners. There you go. That's there it is. I was gonna say I should have a BPO. I'll put it in resources. And how many do I need? Still rock and roll to me. 10 each. Sustained shield emitter. That's the one I just bought. Oh, actually it's not. It's one I already had. But yeah. Can we make 100 of these? There you go. Get those in there. So, rumor has it I need to get a bigger industrial core, tier 2 industrial core. Looks and a whole lot of money. Large shield extender. This one's not researched all the way. Still rock and roll to me. Let's do that. You're looking skinny. Have you been eating? Spongy John, good to see ya. Lego asked what you used to do in the game. Rage quit. Mostly just trading mine, little mission running. There you go. Jack of all trades. Spongy John, good to see you. If you guys aren't following Spongy John, definitely give him a follow. Hogan How, I do believe I am losing weight, but I'm not losing it where I want to lose it. I'm only losing it, it seems, in my rear end, which is not where I want to lose it, because that's causing me other problems. So, laser focusing crystal. Alright, I don't think I need any of those at the moment. There's a life support backup. I have plenty of those. High-tech manufacturing tools. I think I've been hauling all these over to Osseo. These are PI. I don't know what this is used for. $259 million? Whoa. Well, hell, we need to build some of those. Multi-use analyzer, both floating and hacking system can be used by the annihilation ruined bypass electricity. There's a helicopter flying over, which I didn't even know we had helicopters here in the Philippines, but well, I think we definitely need to build these. They sell for 200 million each. 259 million each. I'm pretty sure I have these. I keep forgetting to check Craig and to make sure he's mining, and he's not. Of course not. Why would he be mining? My pants have been falling down a lot lately as well. Well, that was TMI, but I'm glad you're losing weight. Not that you really needed to lose weight. You really didn't need to lose weight, so. Alright, high-tech manufacturing tools. Sorry. Search. Hi. It's actually got a dash in it. Of course it does. Of course it does. High-tech scanner, high-tech data chip, high-tech manufacturing tools, high-tech yeah, I don't have that many. Yeah, I've got them spread all over the place. That's something that you actually get from data sites, I think. High-tech data chips, high-tech scanners. I do have the high-tech scanners, which is the other one. But I don't have very many of those either, so. Oh, and the high-tech data chips. I have those too. Actually, I have 50 of those in Venolin. It's in other. There's your problem. Okay. Yeah, so each one of these is worth 259 million. The components are worth 200 million. And relic analyzers is not a problem. I got plenty of those. Yes, Dumaguete. Yep, there's a lot of people in Dumaguete. I'm actually in Batangas province, so just south of Manila. So we've been here a little over 9 months. So my wife is from here. So my wife came to America, lived with me in America for 18 years. And so I promised her when we retired, we would retire here. I just didn't expect to retire, to be able to retire. So it kind of worked out well. I retired at 57 in April and just turned 58 a couple weeks ago. But yeah, we're loving it. We're loving it. Beautiful place. A little warm for my taste. I haven't completely missed the snow yet, but I'm sure it's going to come. But yes, we're loving it here. We're building a house here. So I have out on my YouTube channel, same name, Bondar JR, our house build videos. So I just put one up last night. So Speaking of that, Nick, I don't know if you've been checking them out, but go out there and check them out. It's made some drastic progress. So they started putting in the floor. So I'm super excited about that. So yeah. But yeah, we're super happy. You're not too pink. Yeah. No, I've been trying to keep the. I don't use suntan lotion, but I have been using regular lotion to offset the sun. Plus, we don't go out till late in the day, but yeah, we're super excited. My wife, I promised her I would build her dream home, and unfortunately, her dream changes from day to day. So luckily, our engineer is an understanding guy, because I knew this was going to be a nightmare, but she changed a couple things yesterday, and so yeah, even though they're halfway through the build, so he's told us 6 months. They started on December 1st, so we're expecting it sometime early May, and so I think he's actually shooting for April. He says he's ahead of schedule, but yeah, we're super excited. So I think I'd struggle with the heat a bit being from Seattle. Yeah, see, I'm originally from. We were in Kansas City I was in Kansas City the last 30 years. But I'm originally from the East Coast, Pennsylvania, outside of Philadelphia is where I was born and raised. And but yeah, I consider Kansas City home. But yeah, we didn't get a whole lot of snow in Kansas City, but it was nice and cool. And so yeah, it's definitely never nice and cool. So see you in June. There you go. You're welcome. You're welcome, Nick. I told you. That's why we put 2 guest rooms in it. So yeah, everybody's welcome. Everybody's welcome. Especially if you're thinking of moving here. Definitely come and visit first. It is not for everyone. We gave up a lot of convenience to be here. Which sometimes frustrates my wife, but I'm more than happy with it. So beautiful place, beautiful people, and yeah, it's just, I'm super happy with it. Super happy with it. Super happy with it. So, oop. Gotta rescan. But yeah, I'm super happy with it. But yeah, I think I'd struggle with the heat. Yeah. Honestly, I haven't struggled with it as much as I thought I would. So, and I was really worried about Christmas, and it didn't feel like Christmas. I got to be honest. It did not feel like Christmas because it was not cold. It was not even close to being cold. Which is funny because it got down, I think overnight it would get into the high 70s, which is about the lowest it ever gets here, 79, 78. And right now, January is really the coolest month. And, but yeah, it's funny because, I mean, the Filipinos are all wearing jackets, and I'm like, this is the only time I've been comfortable. But, of course, that's like 2 o'clock in the morning is when it gets to, that. Because the sun comes up at like 5 and is up until 6. And it is brutal. So, but it has been, rainy season is kind of July to December. And then January, it's kind of coming out of the rainy season, supposed to be coming into the hotter season. But they say because of the transition from the rainy season to the hot season, it's kind of the coolest month. And so, yeah. But yeah, no heat for me. I get heat stroke super easy since my tour. Yeah. I was worried about that. But it actually hasn't been that bad. Don't get me wrong. It is very hot when it's hot. But I have a nice air conditioner, so I have a small rural farm, not on a big modern city living. Yep. Yeah, it's funny because I never really thought about it because peace and quiet is kind of what we all look for in retirement, or at least that's what I thought. But there's been a lot of people that it has not worked out for them, and so because of that, yeah, it's been interesting. So. But yeah, like I said, it's I love it, but it's probably not for everybody. So I try to be understanding there. So, but yeah, I definitely suggest visiting before you there's people who actually get a girlfriend online here and send her money to build a house and then come here and live with her in the province and can't stand it. And yeah. And so yeah, I definitely don't recommend that. Also from the whole scamming perspective, because there are a lot of scammers here like there are everywhere else. So if you just send them money without ever meeting them, you're probably going to get scammed. Doesn't happen every time, but it's kind of a good bet. Anytime you send money to somebody you have never physically met, but yeah, that's just never do that. So yeah, but yeah, I lucked out. My wife is not only a fantastic human being, she's also smoking hot, and so way out of my league, way out of my league. And so yeah, so I really lucked out. So, but yeah, it's been nice. So, but yes, as it sounds, sorry about that. As it sounds, the house should be done. I'm shooting for May. I think the engineer is shooting to be done early, so I think he's shooting for April, but there are always supply chain problems here. So, and but yeah, for the most part, we are ahead of schedule, and so according to him, as far as I'm concerned, they can't finish soon enough. But you know, I got to pay for it. So far, I've only paid 30%, so I want to make sure I have time to pay for it. So yeah, but yeah, I have the money all set aside, so paying for it's not an issue. It's just making sure it's kind of done the way we want it done. So, and like I said, my wife, God bless her soul, changes her mind on a semi-daily basis. So, which is challenging. I'm going to call it challenging. So, that's asking for sending money to somebody you don't even know, and definitely would travel a few times to different places. Yeah. No, you'd be surprised how many people do it. They'll get a girlfriend here, or someone who calls themselves their girlfriend, and they will send them money sight unseen, and then they wonder, and they make a big old YouTube video about how they got scammed by someone in the Philippines. And I'm like, really? So yeah, it happens far more often than you think. And mostly, you know, a lot of older guys come here for much younger women. My wife is actually 2 years older than me. So I was not looking for someone to take care of me when I get old. I was looking for someone to grow old with. And so that worked out for us. But there are a lot of them that get a much younger woman and then wonder why, of course, she takes off with all his money after he builds her a house. And yeah. Sing this one for us. There you go. Cougar. There you go. Caldari Prime Pony Club. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you, buddy. I was really sorry to hear about our gravy. You guys aren't following. Caldari Prime Pony Club. Caldari Prime Pony Club. Give him a follow. Great artist. Great artist. Always working on something artistic in nature. And so yeah, definitely give him a follow. Yeah. It's amazing how many times we have to say it, but life is too short. And you really need to let the people that you care about know that you care about them. So yeah, he will be missed. He will be missed. There you go. There you go. I didn't even think about that. Maybe we need to make an Art Gravy memorial skin. I could sponsor that. I could definitely sponsor that. Smoke break. No worries, buddy. Thanks. But yeah, if you guys aren't following Caldari, definitely give him a follow. Great streamer, great artist. I usually catch them later in my day, but it'll probably be earlier in you guys' day since most of you are Americans. Most of you. That's my usual viewer base, but Nick, how's the old stomping ground? Any progress on what we discussed last time? And how's it going since your boss retired? Nick and I had the same boss at my former employer, and he retired here, I think at the end of the year. So, or not actually, right after the first, I think. You stay till the first, I think you get an extra bonus. So we all stayed till the first. I stayed till April, but because I actually didn't trust them to give me the bonus if I left in January. So I stayed until it was actually in my bank account. I worked for the company 25 years, but trust but verify. But yeah. But yeah. God bless them. Ads are getting ready to start. So once the ads start, I'm gonna go get another cup of coffee. But I'm gonna put my drones out since nobody else is here keeping an eye on things. And I don't want rats to kill me. So yeah. So yeah, I worked for a small bank in the Midwest, Kansas City region. They're based out of Kansas City for just short. I was 2 months short of my 25th anniversary. So sorry, ads are on. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to grab a cup of coffee. Want less hero. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Ads back in a bit. Yeah. Yeah. Trust but verify. That's it. Trust but verify. Alright. Think we can bring these guys back since we're here now. I appreciate you guys struggling through the ads. Somehow, I spilled coffee down the side of my cup. I think I got a little carried away with the mixing. What were we doing? We were looking at our builds. Yeah, we were looking at our builds. But we were looking at our builds on my main character and not this one. I was like, why is that? So yeah, these ligature ones, I don't have these. Yeah, buy them for 150. I do have these. And no, I don't have enough of those. But those, I think... Can they be made through... No, they can't be made through PI. Those are ones as well. So yeah, those are ones you pick up at data sites as well. So yeah. But I got a bunch of those. Here's another one. Come on. Show me how much. 21 million. But the components cost 19 million. Yeah, 20. There's the Mackinac. The Mackinac. Yeah, I probably need to build another Mackinac. Malfunctioning armor nanobot. That's only research. Defensive subsystem. I don't have that one. Manicore. Which is a tier 2 Kestrel. I don't think I built one of those yet, so we could do those. So coffee is exciting. I get it. Yeah. I think last week it was like 5 or 6 days I hadn't had any coffee or real coffee. My in-laws here in the Philippines, they drink all instant. My wife, she drinks instant, and I don't count that as real coffee, but she does. So yeah, I just built these, so. But I got a bunch of those. I could probably sell them. I need to get some tier 2 salvage drones. That's what I need to look at. These are all rigs. Yeah, these are all rigs. I need to get some tier 2 salvage. I didn't realize you could actually build these. Shattered Wilder Wheel. These are PI. But you can actually build this. So the PI, that's only 9 million. The PI is easily built. And I could sell it for 112 million. Pretty good. It's also probably a better one than I have at the moment. So +3 to perception. I don't know, maybe not. There's my mining drone 2s. Yeah, let's build those. Input requirements not met. Oh, RAM robotics. We can definitely fix that. Oof. Oh, it's in Billy. There's one. I say I have one. Why is it not fully researched? Come on. It takes 9 days. Holy shit. $31 days? Ugh. Holy mackerel. That's why it's not fully researched. Probably doesn't buy me much. Probably doesn't buy me much. Mining foreman burst 2. Nano electric microprocessor. So instant coffee is definitely a real. I agree. Yeah. I'm not a fan, but my wife loves it. So yeah. Nano electric microprocessor. That one's also another one's not fully researched. Why is it not fully researched? I probably just never noticed it before. I don't have the components for it, so we'll go ahead and fully research it. That took me all the way back to the beginning. That's the problem with scrolling through by alphabet. I don't remember where I was. Reagan's not mining. Of course he's not. Why would he be mining? Alright. I don't remember where we were. Mining drone, mining foreman. Yeah. Yeah. Laser focused crystals. That's the one we were just looking at a second ago. I think we have more than enough of those. I do need another mobile tractor. But I don't have the wetware mainframe. Or the Zidrine. It's a big one for Zidrine. Big one for Zidrine. Actually, that's for 6. I don't need 6. Yeah, well, I still don't have enough for 1. Hit me with your best shot. Yeah, and the Zidrine I'm using for something else, so I don't want to use it up on that one. Laser focus crystals on those two. Multi-spectrum shield hardener. Oh, that looks like a good one. It's a good one. It's got every shield emitter in it. Makes sense. How many do I need? 10. Alright. Get me there. The Myrmidon. Nanomechanical, that's what we just talked about. Nemesis. I think I have already built that one. The Nestor is one that I want to, but these net resonators, man, killers. Oh, what happened? Where'd you go all the way back there? Yeah, I need another Noctis to bring out to Euphine, but that's why I'm not getting the salvage. Oop. Somehow I ended up at the bottom. Why'd I end up at the bottom? I'm in blueprints. I don't have anything in the search. Oh, it sorted it backwards. Come on. Need a prorator. And rain finding. I got way too many of those. Salvager 2. I need the Salvager 2s. Yeah, that's the one I was just looking at. Because that'll also help. And I need salvage drone too. So I need to research these. Let's make a BPC of this. Nope, I already have one. I just need to take it over there. Yep. I don't know why I've had things spread out all over, but I check my assets when I have ships. Yeah, I did too when I came back. I think that was how we played way back when. I don't really understand it either, but I was the same way. I was the same way, and that was one of the things I did was I went out and got them all consolidated. I still have a couple pages, but it was kind of nice to get them all consolidated. All right, what do I need for the prorator? I got to replace what's his faces. Antimatter. Oh, I need the sigils. Eesh, that's gonna. Actually, let's check. We might. Oh, I'm not in there. Kragan's not mining again. That's a problem when I get distracted with stuff. So, but yeah, it's pretty common to have it spread all over. I don't know. I guess that's just how we played way back when. I don't know. I was the same way. I still got a couple pages. Yeah, it looks like 2 pages, but it was way worse. I actually just spent like a week flying around system to system, picking up everything that was there and consolidating it. And it made a huge difference. Made it a lot easier to find stuff too. We are out here mining for our weekly mining event. If anybody wants to join me, I'm out here by myself, but that's all right. That's not a problem. I always need the resources, so. Bigglesworth is on. Bigglesworth is on. Making love out of nothing at all. But yeah, I had it all over as well, so I understand completely. But yeah, the sigils, if I build the sigils, I'm going to need more for the Raven, because that's going to take away from the Raven. But I do need to build some Pro Raiders so I can sell them. Yeah, I can get 500. It says 500 million for 4 of them. So, yeah, like 120, 140 each is what I usually get. 131 is what it's showing, but I think in Jita I used to get about 140. But yeah. So, where we do our mining event is in Galente space in Ufine. And, yeah, there's a big gate camp between us, so be careful. But where I'm based out of is actually in Caldari space, about 7 jumps from Jita. Place called Venelin. And I have a jump clone here that I jump back and forth with, and I fly back and forth quite a bit. But yeah, there's a huge gate camp in Ufine and Civila, so you got to be careful there. They camp out there in order to pick off the unsuspecting. So you're always welcome. I still got over 2 hours left, so if you want to join me, that's great. But it's probably going to be a ways from you unless you're already in Galente space. So. And I definitely don't want you to come back after 9 years and get jumped by suicide gankers. That would be uncool. That would be very uncool. And it's all good. Mining by myself's not a problem. So normally we have quite a few people, but I think that we've got a lot of sickness going on. I'm still overcoming mine, and because Scimitar's usually here. Scimitar's got like 10 characters all by himself. So, and then and I know he's sick, and then a lot of people are pretty upset about the whole Art Gravy thing. So we had another streamer, Art Gravy, who's another Eve streamer who passed away just night before last, and so that's what this one, we're doing a memorial for him, and there's a GoFundMe out there for his wife and son. But yeah, so I think a lot of people are reeling from that, and so, which is understandable. So normally I stream 5 days a week, Monday through Friday here in the Philippines, Sunday night through Thursday night there in America. But this week I missed Monday and Tuesday. Monday because my dog's sick. Tuesday because we had to go pick up the license plates for our brand new car that we bought that you can't drive until you get the license plates a month later. Philippines. And then tomorrow I'm going to miss because they're doing a power outage here to work on the power poles. So we won't have any power. So my house that we're building will be fully solar so that I won't have any power outage misses anymore. But until then, I'm bound by that. So, it'd be another day. My miner's about 30 jumps from where I am, low second. No worries. Yeah. So, yeah, we do this every week. So you're always welcome. But we do this every Wednesday night in America. So, yeah, he was, I didn't know him personally, but he was a really good guy. And I don't know the details behind what happened. He served in our military. He was stationed in Alaska with another streamer. They served together, and I'm assuming it's related to his service, but that's a complete assumption. So, but yeah. But yeah, he actually streamed at night, and then I think the next morning passed away, or overnight. So yeah, it's kind of hit the Eve Online streaming community pretty hard. So understandably, so he was a younger guy, so really, really, really kind of a shock. So, but yeah, that's why we were saying earlier. It's you never know. So make sure you hug the ones you love, and let them know how you feel about them, because you never know. You just never know. Jackson's online. I don't know if he's heard yet, so though he probably has, because I didn't find out until yesterday at the very end of my stream. So one of the other streamers popped in right as I was raiding out and let me know. And so yeah, so it's it was kind of a shock. So yeah, Jackson was on earlier yesterday, and I'm not sure if he's aware. But I am multi-boxing out here, so the two characters that are out here are both mine. So yeah, which is perfectly fine. So I heard. Okay, I wasn't sure if you had heard. Yeah, kind of reeling from it. So yeah, I wasn't sure if you were still in the stream yesterday when Dead Minds let me know. So good to see you, Jackson. One of my generous benefactors, Jackson Sinclair, is in the house. So definitely appreciate everything he does for the stream. But yeah. But yeah, I think that's probably part of it. Is it seems there's a lot of people are sick, and then also that has really hit the community very hard. So I was expecting it to be a little bit lighter day, so that wasn't a problem. I was expecting it. I'm here for the camaraderie tonight myself, even if I can't spell it. I think you got it right. I can't spell it. That's for darn sure. I think you're closer than I would have got. So yeah. Well, we appreciate it, Jackson. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. Let me get you an invite, for crying out loud. You're actually in the system. Yeah, I'm out here mining by myself, so. And it's really sad because I actually have the right clone today. So the booster, 100% Jackson Sinclair boost. So but yeah. And Jackson, there's another lot video up. I put it up last night, so major progress. So yeah, Saturday's video, which I didn't put up. I went over Saturday and I was very disappointed. Very disappointed. And so I was so disappointed I didn't put it up because it was so negative. And today, last night's is the exact opposite. Exact opposite. I mean, yeah, they and that's what it is. When the foreman's there, he's got him working. When he's not there, which is what I kind of said to my engineer, I'm like, either him or you have to be on site every day. Because it's not that I don't trust the workers, but they do a fantastic job. But we just get done saying trust but verify, right? So yeah. But yeah.
asteroid is depleted. The asteroid is depleted.
Yeah, I don't know why when I hit F, it doesn't assign the one that's not doing anything to mining, but whatever. But yeah, the floor looks great. Looks great. I was super, super excited by the floor, which you probably got from the video. And then the view, because that's what I've been really wanting to see, is I'm on standing in my living room, looking out the front windows. What's it going to look like? And that's an awesome view of that mountain. Awesome view. So yeah. So yeah, I'm super excited. The wife is super excited. So yeah. But yeah, bad news. I will not be streaming tomorrow. So they're actually doing a power outage here tomorrow. Our town will be without power from 8:30 to 4:30. So yeah. So we're gonna head to the Manila area and get some stuff done. But now that my car's legal, so been a shitty few days, but can't really complain if you're hearing about art. Yeah, no, I hear you. I hear you. We all got our own problems, but something like that really puts it in perspective. Really puts it in perspective. So. But yeah. So yeah, so unfortunately this will be the last stream of the week for me. But my plan is, of course, the plan always is, next week I'll be streaming all 5 days. So, and I think we're going to try and maybe fit some RimWorld in. I've had some requests for RimWorld, and I know that's always a popular one, so. I know that's always a popular one, so. But yeah. So yeah, we'll have to see how that works. But yeah, I was going through my blueprints to see what I need to build yet. So the golem is actually in pretty good shape. Actually, I'm in the jobs. I don't want to look in the jobs. So the golem is in pretty good shape. I've got 5 blueprints that are in research. And they'll be fully researched after a little over a day. Actually, almost 2 days. And I've got 3 sets of components. Actually, 2 sets of components that are being built right now. Fully built. And this one, I'm just researching this one level. And then I'll be building it. So they're already bought. I just got to buy for these other 4. So yeah. And then build the Raven, which I'll probably put the Raven in the oven today. So yeah, the golem will be there. Is everyone else off at the art vigil? I think so. Yeah, I think so. Which is completely understandable. Completely understandable. I never go to Null, though, so. Because that would be just my luck. I'd go to Null and somebody would kill me. While I was headed to Art's vigil. Yeah, it's in Null. Yeah, I got it. I got a comment posted in there. 74 DRC, I think is where it's at. It started at 2 a.m. So just about 10 minutes ago is where they're there. But yeah. LiliumCobra had it out there. So yeah, they had actually posted the route and everything, which is pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool. But yeah. But yeah, so the golem should be done sometime next week. So yeah, so that's gonna be pretty fantastic. The bigger question is, what's it gonna cost me to outfit it? Actually, let's do this. Simulate. Red Garissa's torpedo launcher. Yeah, we're not doing that. Energy Nostafaru. I don't want that one. Why do I got Fat Man in here twice? That's weird. Are they the same? Yeah, they are the same. So that's nah, see, those are smart bombs. I don't want smart bombs. Yeah, that's smart bombs too. So these are PBV fits. This says combat sites. That's smart bombs too. Yeah. So none of those are good. So yeah, actually, Jackson, if you have a golem fit, send it my way. These are all smart bomb ones. So these are more null and low sec. I can't use the smart bombs in high sec, so I could take those off, but I'm in alive forever. Yeah, and I'm missing the torpedo specialization. I do remember that. So yeah, I'll probably have it built before I can use it. So, I mean, I have all the training for the golem. The fit is the key. I write the song. Sorry, Jackson. Barry Manilow. Jackson is not a Barry Manilow fan. Jackson's not a Barry Manilow fan. There you go. Low bling. I like low bling. Unfortunately, half these things I don't have. I don't have the. Oh, I'm on the wrong guy. Never mind. I'm like, wait a minute. Surely he's not missing that much. There we go. So the torpedo launcher is the only one. Thanks, Jackson. Yeah, the torpedo launcher, which is what I was expecting. Yeah, that's the one that needs the torpedoes specialization, which I probably will be able to fix. It says 21 days, but I was super pissed, Jackson. All those brain boosters expired on January 7th. What the? I was like, huh? I had no idea. Completely missed that they were expiring. Completely missed. So yeah, that was totally uncool. Totally uncool. So there's torpedoes 4. So yeah, I'm going to finish hybrid turn because I need the hybrid turn one for something else. In fact, let's apply my 10,000 points, which will get us going. Brings us down to less than a day. Worldwide Symphony. And then we'll move this guy up. Whole world sing. Torpedoes 5 is the big one. 18 days. Shooting. Bam, bam, bam. Make the young girls cry. Alright. And make the whole world sing. Special things. Bum, bum, bum. Young girls cry. I write the songs, I write the song. Yeah, you do, Barry. Yeah, you do. I am music, and I write the song. Anarckos. All right, let me see if I can figure this out. Anarckos is trying to collaborate with me, so let me see if we can get him. No, I don't want to mute the audio. I don't want to mute the microphone. Chat. Should already have the chat managed. You guys aren't seeing the chat messages, though. Network issues detected. Of course there are. Of course there are. Of course there are. So it looks like I'm on his, but he's not on mine. And I don't hear him. It says network issues. Yeah, it never really works through the browser. I don't know why. I always thought bleeding ears was just a saying. Didn't know it could actually happen. Ouch, Lego. Ouch. Ouch. That really hurt, Lego. I mean, I resemble that remark, but can't light sinos in high sec. Yeah, I know. Nobody will shoot you if you come. Yeah. I know there'll be somebody that won't get the message. Gonna hop on Daisy for a spell. Nice meeting you. Good to see you. Haha, Rage Quit. Thanks for welcome back. Appreciate it, Vince. Yeah, I'm already here, so I'm just gonna hang out here, but thanks for that. Let me see if I can get this to work. Where's the collaboration? Shared chat. There it is. Lil Rock, Pasternak, Mickey, Manna, Kerouac, Spudnik, Joel I, Bridge on the River Kwai. When the baseball stuck with the homicide, children of the litter mob. I think that's it, but he's not saying anything anyway, so. But yeah, we'll leave him on there. Chubby checker psycho, Belgians in the Congo. Let's see. If he says something, we should be able to hear him. Never. Lions of Arabia, British Britomania, Ole Miss John Glenn, Houston beats Palestine. Bond, my brother. There you go, Anarckos. Good to see you, buddy. Let me get you a shout out. If you guys aren't following Anarckos, definitely give him a follow. The leader of Team Mothership. And thanks for being there for us. Up, there's Al. Let me get Al an invite. Hold on, Al. I'm coming. You get on the right one. There you go, buddy. I use cruise, auto-targeting cruise even works just fine, but never tried torch. You'd probably need all those target painters to hit a frigate. Yeah, that's the other one I wonder about. Because the frigates are always my problem. And I didn't check to see if the golem has, if it has a drone bay. I don't think it does. It does. Okay, cool. So as long as it's got drones.
You.
Yeah, as long as it's got drones. Echo Zulu, good to see you. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. But yeah, the as long as it's got drones, I can usually cover the frigates. So, but yeah, I've never been a huge missile guy. Never been, and it's funny because this guy's Falstaff is Caldari, so you would think that I would have started with missiles, but I started with rails, and I've kind of always been rails. But yeah, the Golem's definitely a missile boat. So. But yeah, as long as it's got room for a few drones, then I can usually keep the frigates from being a real nuisance. And since you mentioned that they don't target the heavies, I need to switch over to the heavies, because even a couple heavies, if they don't target the heavies, that's great. Though I was somewhere recently and I put heavies on, and they did target the heavies. So maybe I'm not using the right ones. Al has joined us. Thanks for joining us, Al. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. So yeah, we're out here mining in honor of our grave. Actually, we mine every week, so I can't say we're mining in honor of our gravy. We are just honoring our gravy with our mining this week. So, but yeah, this is our normal mining event day, but I was expecting to be a little lower turnout because of the vigil. So. And I probably should have gone just so I could show my face, but like I said, I know how my luck is in Null. So somebody wouldn't have got the memo and been like, "Oh, sorry, I wasn't supposed to shoot him." Probably the Hungarians, you know. There's always somebody in there speaking some language I can't read, so they would be the ones. Some kind of sign. But yeah, I appreciate it, Vince. I had thought about it. I did have thought about it. Wow. English is my primary language. Sorry about that. I had considered going, especially since LiliumCobra had actually given the path so that even an idiot like me could get there. So yeah. I'm hot-blooded. Hot-blooded. Been lurking, taking care of domestic business. I understand, Al. I understand. I was telling these guys, so you probably already heard though, but I was telling these guys I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow. So they are, they actually, on Monday, they had shut the power off, but we weren't sure if it was going to be us or not. Turned out it wasn't us, but they had kind of said it was going to be us. But I guess they're going through now and they're trying to repair all the poles and get everything taken care of. Because once the summer months start here, starting in February, I guess it's too hot for them to have anybody out there. So yeah, so this will be my last stream of the week, unfortunately. So a very short week. So sorry about that. But I am planning, as always, I'm planning on streaming all week next week. We'll see how that works. One thing I've found that since the car is now legal, now the wife has all kinds of places she wants to go. And I'm like, so I kind of told her, you know what? You can drive too, but that's a whole different issue. So she drove in America. Didn't drive in the snow, but she drove all the other times. But if she needs to go somewhere she's never been before, it always had to be me. So I'm pretty sure she could not find her way out of a wet paper bag. So, but want to trade some SOE resonators for something? I might. Let me know what you want. Let me know what you want. If you got extra ones, I'll definitely take them. I'm going to need them for the Odysseus, and I'm going to need them for... I was going to build the Nestor, but it needs them too. And I'm like... But yeah. So yeah. I didn't win the Odysseus on Anarckos' channel, unfortunately. I was hoping, but... Paladin needs them too, yeah. Yeah, figures. But yeah, it's all good. But yeah, let me know what you want. Let me know what you want. Yeah, since you won Jackson's latest, that was pretty cool. That'll save you some time. Yeah, because that's at least another month grinding, right? And unfortunately, the LP, that never goes down. The cost of the blueprint will go down on the market, but the LP grind will never go down. So, but yeah, I only bought materials for 3 components of the golem, and I spent 500 million. I was like, so yeah. So I was kind of thinking, it might have been cheaper to just buy the golem than to build it, but which is usually never the case, but there have been a few times. Honestly, I don't know what the golem's going for now that I mention it. 1.1 billion. That's what it shows. I'm probably going to spend close to that. So yeah. Party was broken. Bong, get a new invite from Lillian. Okay, I got her. Cool, cool, cool. Thanks. There, it's working. There, it's working. Do you hear me? Doesn't seem like she hears me. Let me get you fixed up on my side. All right. Do you hear me? Yeah, I don't know if they hear me. Sad to hear the news. Yes, yes. I need some skills for the oddies. Fit, maybe get it out of G to next week. Okay, yeah, sure, no problem. Let me know. I hear Lily. Do you guys hear Lily on the stream? But I don't think she hears me. My mic is not muted. So yeah. Nope. Okay. I hear her. I don't know why you guys don't. This is the problem with this. It never quite works the way it's supposed to. Never quite works. Yeah, this is. Yeah, that's not it. Yeah, that's the wrong one. There it is. There you go. You should be able to probably hear her now. Let me know if you're not hearing her. The chat is definitely shared. So, still not hearing her? Well, she's not talking at the moment, but. Still not hearing her? Yeah, that should definitely be working.
If you need to talk.
Thanks, Jay Kronos. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's saying there's network problems, so probably I'm having network problems that's preventing it. But yeah, okay, you do hear. Okay, cool. All right. I was thinking she should be there, but sometimes it takes a while to refresh. So, all right. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I don't think Lily's hearing me, but we are hearing her at least, so that's good. And I don't know why. Yeah, my mic is on. Ah, well, it would actually help if it's set to the right microphone. So that's why she's not hearing me, because it's not on the right microphone. Now it's on the right microphone. Do you hear me now, Lily? I don't think she hears me yet. I do have the right microphone set now, at least, so. But yeah, we'll see. Incoming ad break. There you go. That's probably why. Yeah, every time Megan and I try to get this working, it always takes it forever. She's back to light sound again. Okay. Let me see if I can fix that. You hear me now? All right. And I turned your volume up on my side. Everybody on my chat says that they were hearing you, but they were hearing you really light. I'm like, no, you need to hear her louder because she needs to be in there. So Bigglesworth is trying to collaborate. Why don't you go ahead and invite Bigglesworth to this one?
gaming PC where I was watching stuff. Yes, accept. He sent me a thing and it popped up.
Yeah. Yeah, so if you accept his, yeah, then that's going to actually connect in a different window. We want to add him here, so you have to invite him.
Something went wrong, that must be why.
Yep. There's my ad. Sorry, guys.
This is good. I figured it out.
There you go.
I sent him an invite.
Cool. There he is. There. Biggles, you're muted in the shared chat or the shared audio. You gotta unmute on there. So, yeah, I think so.
Okay.
He doesn't think he has the melodious voice that he really has, so. Yeah.
It's like a futuristic game show.
Yeah.
You know, like he's got and
Yep.
it's like interacting with it, and then he like talks about things, and half of it I don't know what he's talking about. It's interesting.
That's exactly it. That's perfect. That is perfect. Yeah, Biggle says he's muted on purpose, so we're good. Can barely hear her still. I got her turned all the way up. All right, let me try here.
Increase my input.
No, I think you're good. I hear you good, but yeah, it's probably something on my side. So let me see if I can figure it out. Unfortunately, I got to figure out which slider. DLH, good to see ya. I don't know why it's not there. There it is. Yeah, I got it turned all the way up.
Threw a paper airplane at anarckos in my chat.
I don't know why I don't see it on this one. Oh, because I don't.
Hello, DLH.
I figured it out, Al. Sorry. Sorry.
I am moving too much.
Some days you got to be smarter than the OBS. Give that a try. That should work now. Well, I think. I still don't see it. Where's it at?
Aw.
There it is. Let me know if you hear her okay now.
Hello. Can you hear me? This is generally how I talk. So if you can hear me now, you should be able to hear me generally.
Yeah. I had it on the one, but not the other one. I don't get me started. Got to be smarter than the computer. Be smarter than the computer.
I was using I was using Streamlabs, and I decided I didn't want to pay the annual for it anymore, so I switched to OBS.
Yeah.
And I had more issues with OBS than with Streamlabs, so I ended up switching back. So let me tell you, when I say about that,
OBS, I mean, once you get it working, it's great, but they make so many updates, is if you apply their updates, it breaks every single time. And so it's one of those where I very rarely apply updates unless there's something major, and it stays working as long as I don't apply any updates. What I'll normally do is I'll finish streaming on Friday, and then I'll do the updates, and then I'll spend all weekend getting it working again before the Monday stream.
Yes.
So yeah.
Exactly that. What you just said. Exactly that. I was streaming, or it was right before a stream, or it was at the beginning of a stream, and it was like, you have update.
Yeah.
I think it was right before.
Yeah.
And I made the mistake not realizing the issues you can have.
Yeah.
With that. There's a boss fight, so exclamation join in the chat, and you can, you know, beat up the bad guy with me. Somebody started a boss fight.
Some sauce.
Thank you for that.
Some sauce. Cold as ice. Willing to sacrifice our love. I did some clips. Yeah, DLH. He was an awesome streamer. He's going to be missed.
Very much so. It's actually been really it's been really great hearing people come in here and they're tell me about like their experience with art or how they knew art or the impact he had on their life. And
yeah,
it just made me think like you don't know the impact you have on people, because one of the persons that came in said, I learned how to kite in PvP, like they learned how to fly basically in Eve indirectly, because they actually watched him teach someone else and they learned by watching.
Yep.
And it's like, there's no way he would have ever known that person. So it's like, think about how many others there are that he impacted going through hard things in their life, and this game helped them get through it, and he helped them feel comfortable in this game.
Yep. That makes all the difference. So
Daggerl, I have a pinned comment, Art Gravy Vigil.
Yep.
It shows the information of like where we are.
I have it as well. I actually took your comment and pinned it on mine, so thanks for that.
Nice. No problem. I just wanted to try and make sure people could get here if they wanted to, you know, even if someone didn't really know a whole lot about the game, if they really wanted to come out here, that they'd be able to.
Yeah, Vince says he learned how to descan from art, so that's not the first time I've heard that, Vince. I've heard several people that learned how to descan. In fact, I'm kind of regretting that I hadn't, because I can't descan worth a darn, and I would have loved to have learned from him. So.
I honestly wish that I'm gonna have to look through his VODs and if he has this, just because I am not very good at piloting as far as like manual piloting, and I would like to be better at it. And from what it sounds like, he was very good at teaching that.
Yeah, it does sound like it. But yeah, I'm glad it's a good turnout.
Oh yeah, especially with such a last minute, you know, I mean, things like this, they happen unexpectedly. And it's like, even funerals, they're always very last minute, you know? I mean, it's never like, oh, there's way in advance, like a wedding, right? It's not like that. So people, you make it when you can. And the fact that there's this many people here that took the time to come, it says a lot. It says a lot about the community, and it says a lot about him.
Yep. Yeah, it does. So yeah, he's going to be very missed. That clown says he learned how to. He's the reason. Art Gravy's the reason he flies the Dremiel. So excellent. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. So I have his Jackdaw fit saved. Yeah, Dremiel.
Honestly, I mean, they're names of stuff. Although, I have to tell you, it's pretty funny in our channel. Snide will make a joke. I don't remember who it is that gets so upset about it because I have a hard time remembering things unless I have a, like, I don't know, like a associative memory that's, that I can remember the name by. So I'm bad with names. But there's a person who really, really, really hates when people call it a, what is it? There's a ship.
A mackerel?
Damn it. No.
I have one in my stream. I call it a mackerel all the time, and they're like, "That's not how it's pronounced."
No, it's like a ship has a bow. It's the bow.
Yeah.
The bow. And they're like, it's a bow head. And it's like, Snide will come in and he knows. And he goes, his dad was a Coast Guard guy. So he was like, he knew all the terms and stuff because his dad would talk about that stuff, right? And so he knew it was a bow. And so when he saw it, he just was like, well, it makes sense. It would be called a bow, not a bow, not a bow head.
Right.
And so he was like, bow head. Well, when that guy comes around, he always on purpose calls it, brings it up out of nowhere and calls it a bow head just to get him all bent out of shape. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, that is pretty good. Yeah, there's always a few. Like I said, I butcher every name. The system names, the ship names, I butcher them all. And so
there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all.
Hello, all. I have Art's family here with me. They would love to see the fireworks show. Can we get all the lights up at like 7 p.m. PST? That would be about, what, 21 minutes? 21 minutes. Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
DLH, good to see ya. Good to see ya. I agree with the Narcos and the rest of them. Long time no see. Glad to have you back.
Bernard saying ooh mommy to DLH.
Yeah.
They're so silly. I'm not gonna say that freaked me out just a little bit when Art Gravy's family, with his account.
Yes.
Because it gave him a shout out on my channel.
Yeah. I saw your shout out, so I gave him one. But yeah, I was like,
yeah.
Awesome fireworks show.
Mm-hmm. It's a beautiful send-off.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, he was awesome. He was an awesome guy.
Thank you so much for the follows, you guys. I really appreciate you guys.
StevesHaven wants in. Give StevesHaven an invite.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. It's like I figured it out. Oh, I remember how to do it. Hold on. I got to go to the other window. Because we want to add him to this one. We don't want to start a new one.
Correct. Oh, Steve's gonna raid. Never mind. Steve's gonna raid.
And...
He's bringing him over to you. He's gonna raid
okay.
you. So there you go. Yeah, I was thinking it's
Okay.
about time for him to quit. So.
Oh yeah, that's true. He does usually stop around 10. I know, because usually I stop around now, but I was gonna go a little longer and hang out with everybody a little longer. I mean, look how. I mean,
great turnout.
We're
Great
almost
turnout.
an hour after, and look at this.
Yep.
I mean, it's still.
Great turnout.
Still going. Yeah, it is a beautiful fireworks show, I hears. Art Gravy clearly had a huge impact on a lot of people, especially within this community. And this is just a small way that we can like visually show like his family and the other people that cared about him.
Exactly. Exactly. A legacy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Steve's trying to invite me. Maybe go ahead and give Steve an invite again.
Oh. Oh, no. Okay. I did it. I saw it.
Okay,
accept.
perfect. Well, I think since we're already in one, the accept won't work.
Oh! My bad. Hold on. Let me try it again.
Yeah. I think you got to invite him to yours, so yeah. Since you're the leader.
Plus. And... Steve. There it is. Boom.
Yeah, she is an anarckos. She's got to work out the logistics.
Or another mod just performed that. It said that someone already performed that.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe somebody did it for you. There you go.
I don't know. But it's not bringing him in.
Yeah, he hasn't come in yet. I don't know if there's a limit on how many we can have.
No idea. Team. Ah, easy way to find them. Yes. Send invite.
There you go.
It says it's already been done by someone else. Why does it keep giving me that pop-up?
Yeah.
I don't know why it keeps giving me that pop-up.
Yeah, we're trying to bring in Steve, Lord Callus. Steve he sent us an invite, so that's why we were trying to get him in, so. There it is. Now he's joined.
Yes.
There we go. There we go.
I was like, I thought I did what I was supposed to do, but I was like, what else? What am I doing?
All right, guys.
There you go. Now we hear you.
There he is.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a little loud.
We'll adjust the volume over here.
Thank you guys for the follows. I really appreciate it.
Is that better?
Perfect.
Yep, sounds good. Can everybody hear Steve okay on my stream too? Just want to make sure it's fine because I know, Bond, you said that mine wasn't coming through quite right.
Yeah, that was on my side. I had it screwed up, so we got that fixed. So I got to be smarter than the computer sometimes.
Okay. We were having a little bit of an echo over here, Rich, because I had your browser open and you're feeding into my stream. I was
There
like,
you
wait,
go.
I messed it up.
It's like, I don't care whose voice it is. You never wanted that echo. It's
No,
not pleasant.
no.
Oh, I guess I need to reload.
I think I'm out of fuel. Oh, no, I'm not. Requires, unfortunately, it says I don't have enough. Oh, maybe it's different on this ship? Because I didn't need that much on the other ship. Interesting. Oh, it needs 560 units. And I have... Is there a nearby...
Ruben Rios, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. DLH, it's good seeing you.
Do you guys know if there's a... Let me see if there's a container anywhere of more fuel for the Sinos. Because I only need a little bit more to be able to activate it again. 52... I only need 8 more units.
Thank you.
Such a small amount.
Knife to finally meet you. Thanks for the follow.
I know, right, Raph? Raph's over on Kick. Said, can't believe they're gone.
Awesome. Awesome sauce.
All right.
Blue Gray, good to see you.
All right. Full send.
The slow people on Discord were talking about some kind of roam for art. You mean like after this? Like now? Bernard? Yes, all the Love for Arts family. And like I've said before, I'm going to say it again. In the pinned comment is the link for the... here. So if you want to support for the GoFundMe for the family.
Yeah, same
like
in mine
I keep
as well.
saying,
Yep.
when you lose someone, you have enough to, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's enough that you've lost someone. But on top of that, there's all these things you have to do that you don't think about until it happens, and everybody's wanting you to do stuff. And so if you're wanting to help his family in some of that, taking a little bit of that off of their shoulders, use that GoFundMe to do that. It's in the pinned comment, Alan Dart.
Yeah, same with mine, Alan, if you're on. I don't know that he's in. It looks like he's not in yours or mine, Lily. There you go. Thanks, Steve.
No worries, guys.
Hi again, Hoppy. I gotta get closer again. I roamed off into the... So it happens when I do other things.
I hate when that happens.
It's not so bad when you're just out in space. What's really bad is when you're orbiting something in the abyssal space,
Yeah.
and then it
It disappears.
they die.
Yep.
Yeah, and now you've been flung into the abyss, and before you realize what's happening, if it's me, right? You can't turn around. You're going way too fast.
Yep.
Especially when we do the dark ones, because I guess the cloud like propels you. So if it happens to happen next to the cloud and you go through the cloud, it literally flings you
Okay, we're
into...
going to split all this up a little bit, try to get as much bang for the buck as we can out of what fireworks we have left.
Nice. I'm so glad that his family's getting to see this too.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome.
I mean, because at the end of the day, this is for him.
Yep.
And they were the closest to him. It's not very often that you can go to LowSec, see people hanging out,
Yep.
and it's like red with yellow with green, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And we're all just hanging.
That's like never.
Especially this deep in nullsec as well. We had to go through low to get out here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's running out of fireworks.
Well, they said full send.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I was not a very good steward of my fuel, so I can't have mine on anymore. But I can at least show off everybody else's.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Ill hairs. I got a bunch of them laying around.
Let me whitelist those wee hypes. Hold on a minute. It's modding them because they're not, like, I didn't whitelist that site or that page. Do copy. And here, let me see if it'll. Oh, no. Moderation. Allow URL. Add. B. Add. Okay, I added Steve's, and let me add anarckos. Yes, everything is definitely going as planned. That was definitely not an oopsie. Okay, I added both anarckos' we hype link and StevesHaven's we hype link to the whitelisted URLs for my bot. So Firebot will no longer slap him on the hand for being in the chat. Hey, Wally Cruz. Here. All right, where's my ship flying off to now? Oh no, I'm looking at that one. How do I look back at my ship? Wait, here? Yes, look at my ship. There we go.
All right, we have burned through about 10,000 fireworks.
Wow.
Nice.
Excellent job.
Yes. Well done. Caps are enforcing no guns policy, says Bernard.
Let me see if I can find some more fireworks.
So, Lily, did you see Switch Hit Games comment?
Yeah,
Okay.
I did. You want me to read that? I can read it.
Yeah, I think so.
For people that didn't know.
So,
Okay.
yeah, that way we can try and get it coordinated.
And you mean the like memorial type of message that he put in
Oh, no. He put one out here about trying to coordinate the lights so they can do everybody fire at once so that they can kind of on a countdown.
Oh, okay. Let me see. Does it okay.
Since
Let
you're
me
kind of
see.
leading the
I really wish
collab, I figure I'll let you do the countdown. That way
Yeah,
we can
sure.
get everybody on the same countdown timer.
Sure. Let's see. Fleet. Go.
Thanks, Lebo.
Oh, hey Lily. I am messaging with Art's wife and she wants to see if we can do an all lights up.
Yep, that's it.
Like everyone can stop firing. Okay. Like everyone can stop firing and then on the countdown fire all the works at once. Is that something you can help with? Yeah. Absolutely. I can do it. Now there is a 20-second delay on the stream itself. So I'm assuming they mean just in the chat, right? In the local?
Yeah, probably.
Because if I do it in the yeah. It's like a 20 to 30-second delay from the stream from what I gather.
I'm out of fireworks.
Yeah, that's what I think.
No.
The Master Rule said the same thing. He's going to go restock and then they'll come back and do it. So maybe let everybody restock and then you can do the countdown.
What is the okay?
Oh, there's 2,600. I
Well,
found
and
some
also
fireworks.
Nice.
1, 2, 3.
If anyone is out of fireworks, please.
All right, these are all going to be the same, so I got to have a bunch of different targets.
So if anybody's out of fireworks, you're out and you don't have a way to get any here, say so in the local chat. And that way, if someone has an overabundance, let's say they weren't really shooting them off and they were waiting until, somebody said, yeah, Phoenix says, anyone need fireworks last call? Senku would like some fireworks in the station. There are fireworks in cans as well. Okay, cool. I am gonna head to a can and see if there are any. I don't need fireworks because I don't think I have a way with this fit. No, I don't. But I do need a little bit more liquid ozone if there's any liquid ozone.
Okay. Wait. Did they fire? Did they say go?
The asteroid is depleted. The asteroid is depleted.
Did they give the go? I just saw the fireworks go live.
Yeah, I
No.
didn't hear it, but
Oh, Phoenix is counting it down.
there you go.
And everybody was already firing, so
Yeah. It's all good.
it was kind of like it was like it was like if you say like, all right, we're gonna eat and everybody's already digging in, right?
Yeah.
Well then go.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, it's so bright. There's fireworks down there too, like closer to the
Yep.
station. Fireworks under the station. I think some people are shooting it at the station because of where they're,
Yeah.
you know.
Yep.
Spectre Void. Hello, Spectre Void. Just all the people. Was anyone gonna I know someone mentioned earlier going on a roam after. I wasn't sure. Like I feel like at this point, like I wouldn't mind just going until my ship gets blown up because we're in like once we're done, just letting it go out in a blaze of glory sort of a thing. Especially since Art liked PvP so much. I'm learning so many things doing this stream. Stuff keeps getting modded, and I'm like, no, 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 no. I need to fix this. But it's fine, because you go through this, and then the next time, it won't be a problem.
There you go.
Okay.
All works out.
So...
Sorry, guys. I am limiting how much I talk to stream because I know everybody's voices can hear across all the strings.
No, you're good, Steve. Everybody loves your melodious voice.
Yeah, everybody needs a little landman in their life, right?
There you go.
Knife to finally meet you says, if I knew anything about Eve, I'd go, but I'll do what I can and sit in Jita. And that's fair, but if you want to try and come out here, you can follow the instructions in the pin comment, and we can send you the Eve Scout bookmarks to make it easy
Thank you.
if you'd like.
Thanks, Hexd.
What's up, Crash?
Thanks for the follow. Crash Naps, good to see ya.
Hey, Crash Naps. I love that my bot is seeing all of them. So like Crashnap said something in an anarckos' stream, and my bot gave him a shout out.
There you go. There you go.
That's pretty cool.
Cool, Lego. Good memory, man.
Oh, I'm gonna read that. Lego Maniacs says, I remember the first time I came across art in Null. I was ratting in Delve, and he was... Hold on. Oh my goodness.
Hey, Autonomous, how you doing?
Sorry, it keeps scrolling. It keeps scrolling.
Yeah,
No.
yours is going faster than mine. Sorry.
No, it's fine. I remember the first time I came across art in Null. I was ratting in Delve, and he was doing one of his roams, and of course, caught one of my Ishtars that didn't warp out in time. I was a little peeved, but he always kept me on my toes from there on with his fast warp rocket Garmer. A few months later, he came back and caught my MTU, but caught and killed him on the gate. But you caught and killed him on the gate? He probably laughed.
All right, guys, I'm going to dock up and save what fireworks I have left for tomorrow.
Okie dokie.
So, guys, we are going to raid into Lilium since she is kind of leading this effort. I've got family in town, but this was important enough for me to drop everything and make sure we did this tonight. So
we appreciate it, Steve.
Yes, very much so.
All right, let's.
And yeah, Vince, they're going to do it again tomorrow around the same time. 2 a.m. Eve time.
And all right, guys, we will see you guys tomorrow night on stream. I am going to cut this a little abruptly. Lilium, I am sending them your way.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Steve. Have a good night.
We will continue the... Yep. Enjoy your family. There it is. Hello. Thank you again, StevesHaven, for the raid. And everybody, if you are not already following StevesHaven, I don't know what rock you've been living under, if you watch Eve. But maybe definitely like right now, give him a follow. Thank you very much for the follows. That's crazy. You can tell people went and got more.
There you go.
Oh my goodness.
There you go.
Who is this? The Sound Man. Look at this.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Look at this skin.
I like it.
Thera will get you there likely. I really haven't played Eve much in the last few months. So the So the directions in my pinned comment are how to get there via Thera. So the safest, I'm not sure if that same wormhole is still there. If someone were to check it to see if someone was still trying to get here. But if you're wanting to get there tomorrow too, you'll have to check and see what you'll want to do. And I showed this earlier, but let me show it again. There is a wonderful tool. Sorry, I got to figure out which window it's in because I have way too many windows. Oh my goodness. Did you seriously just stab me in the head with a cake knife? It's not very nice. That's not very nice, Autonomous. Just because I would probably be delicious, I'm not nutritious, okay? So no. And welcome back. Yeah, there's fireworks in the containers on the grid. Oh, yeah. And I have a ton of fireworks. What I'll probably do tomorrow is bring something else, and I'll focus on launching fireworks since it seems like that's the thing, right? And I have a lot of fireworks, too. I don't know which ones to bring. Like, which ones look the coolest? Like, some of these where it's like miniature fireworks, you know, come out of a bigger firework. Those are some of my favorites. Just because they're just they have such a presence. But there's so many different ones. You have a good night too, Zostrix. You've depleted your fireworks. Totally understandable. And much appreciated. Like everyone that came out here and was shooting off fireworks and had their cyno lit and just hanging out. It was accumulation of everybody doing that made the event what it is.
Yeah. Awesome showing. Awesome showing.
Mm-hmm. Put him offline. That would be an interesting mistake. Old style. Old style needs to be sprayed with a spray bottle. Bad old style. So the where is it? Oh yeah, I can show you guys over here. Where did that go? Oh, I had hobbies. Alrighty. So I want to show everybody. I'm showing it on the stream or on my screen because I want people to see that Art Gravy is in the viewer list.
Awesome.
Right there. So. Along with all these other fabulous people. And I think I'm probably going to raid someone with this to continue the train, but I'm not sure exactly who I should raid. Biggles, if Biggles can hear me, how much longer were you planning to stream? Because I know he talked about, it's like, I don't know how long each of you were planning to stream.
Yeah, I've only got about an hour left, so yeah, probably raid Biggles or Anarckos. Anarckos is kind of a weird one because he's always around for forever sometimes.
Like, you never know.
You never know, right?
And I want to make sure to send Art Gravy to someone I know is going to continue
Yep.
the raid train to try to keep him alive in the chat for as long as we can. Which I have to admit, the fact that someone noticed that and they thought to do that is really cool.
All right. Yeah, so Anarchos is going to do a PvP roam in honor of him, so maybe send him over there. And that's where I'll send mine as well.
Okay. Sounds good. So normally I create a raid message, but I think today instead, you guys can just flood the chat with love for Art. Anything that makes you think of Art or anything you know he liked. Just whatever seems right? And let me go ahead and start the raid. You good, Anarckos, with that? I don't know if he can hear me or if he has us muted or I don't know. I will look at his chat.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll be good.
There, I'm just messaging in his chat. And Arco said, I'm trashed, but I can hold the torch for a bit. I'd say raid Biggles because he has camera and he is beautiful. He's beautifuler. All right, I'm going to say 07 to that. I will raid X.
Yeah, Lily, excellent job.
Okay. So I will do that. Let's go ahead and raid Biggles. No! I'll wait to raid until the ads are over. Good grief.
Yeah. Mine are running now too.
I looked up and it was like, it's starting now, and I'm just like,
yeah, I always try to catch it before they start. Yeah.
Sometimes it's like, I don't understand why we can't turn off ads for some streams. I just wish you could.
Well, on that dismiss button, I've hit it several times. It never actually dismisses the ads. It's just there to, you know, see how many times the stupid streamer will hit it.
Thank you for stopping into the PAX Day stream. Meant the world since you had to work. You mean for DRB? I was gonna try PAX Day today, but then when this happens, I'll just push it out. I was watching PAX Day. I think there was a couple, but I honestly don't. I was just sitting there like, wait a second. You said I could sell stuff to other players just like ESO, but I can have my own shop, like my own physical shop. I'm like, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
I haven't played it yet. It's one on my list.
All right, I'm going to raid Biggles. I'm just going to do it. We're going to do it. And
have a good night.
Raid
The asteroid is depleted.
Biggles. It's beautiful how you just put a cake. You're trying to cut my head like cake. Like it's a cake. Try out Mechabellum. bigglesworthxd. Enter. Is it the right little symbol? I always check to see if the symbol... Yep, that's him. That's definitely him.
Yeah, actually, I duplicate that.
All right, we're going to raid Biggles.
Give Snide our love.
So then, welcome back, community. If you had to see ads, I'm very sorry for the timing on that, but we're going to raid Biggles now. Like I said, we have Art Gravy in this viewer list, and so I'm raiding Biggles, hoping that he stays in that viewer list. We're going to try to keep that going as long as we can. So thank you guys so much for being here. You guys are amazing. This turnout was wonderful, and I just want to let his family know that you are definitely in my thoughts and prayers right now.
Amen.
So let's go ahead and raid Biggs, guys.
Thanks, Lily. Amen.
Okay, I'm not streaming anymore, but I'm still in your chat, so I'm going to go ahead and leave it, the call.
No worries. Take care.
See ya. It's going to disconnect everyone from the
No worries.
stream.
No worries.
Okay, I hope it doesn't disconnect everybody. Okay, we'll try it.
All right, so we lost the share. So we lost the share, so I'm back just with you guys. So welcome back. Welcome back. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that pretty awesome show with the fireworks. If you guys were watching on one of the other streams, I was watching it on Lily's stream. Bigglesworth's got it going now, so if you want to check it out, you can check it out over there. I'll end up rating him here in a few minutes when we finish off. I don't know if we're going to finish this belt, but when we finish up tonight, well, I'll end up rating him. Yeah, he was just on. Yeah, he was just on. So, yeah, Night Shadow. Sorry. He passed away night before last. Yeah, he is. And Night Shadow and Anarckos is actually, yeah, I think he's doing he said he wasn't planning on being on long, so he told Lily to actually raid Bigglesworth instead. But Bigglesworth is actually showing the fireworks. So they're doing a fireworks tribute to Art Gravy. We were sharing, but Bigglesworth wasn't in the audio, so it made it hard because you guys couldn't hear him unless he's in that audio. So, but yeah, pretty awesome showing. Yep. Yeah, they were out. They were in nullsec, so it's pretty awesome. No, we don't, or at least I don't. I haven't heard any of the details. So, but yeah, like you said, it really doesn't matter. Way too early. But yeah, he has survived by wife and son. There's a link that I've got pinned that actually has a link to a GoFundMe page for his wife and son. If you're so inclined. It's also on my Discord as well. But yeah, the someone Dead Minds jumped into my stream right at the very end yesterday and let us know that he had passed, and I had no idea. So yeah, so not a whole lot of information since then. But they threw this together to try and pay tribute to him. So yeah, shooting off fireworks, and I think Anarco said he was actually going to do a null run to see about catching anybody unaware in honor of Art Gravy. So but yeah. Yeah, we had talked, Lily and I were actually talking on the stream. We had it shared. And we were planning on raiding Anarckos, but Anarckos said he didn't think it was going to be around much longer. So he suggested Bigglesworth. Something about Bigglesworth being beautiful or something. I don't know. You know, Anarckos. My guess is Anarckos will be around longer than Bigglesworth, to be honest. But yeah, very shocking. Very shocking. But yeah, appreciate you guys being here. Like I said, we'll figure out which one we're going to raid when the time comes. I got about 45 minutes left, so I don't know if we're going to finish up this belt, but we'll give her a run. We'll give her a run for the money. We are doing our weekly viewer mining event, and we're just out here. We added a memoriam on it to Art Gravy, and for this week. And then, like I said, we were sharing with the other ones just so we could see the fireworks. Fireworks are in nullsec, so I did not go to nullsec to see them personally. I was too afraid of getting shot. They said that there was a ban and that everybody would be safe, but I know how that usually works. I probably would have got there fine. It would have been getting back that would have been the problem. But yeah, it all worked out. All worked out. Yeah, I appreciate you guys being here. Like I said, I'll send you all over to one of them. So, yeah. I am actually going to run to the bathroom here for just a sec. I will be right back. Coffee's going through me. Yeah. People who shoot Sinal vigils, you get massive shamed. Really? I didn't realize that. That sucks. Oh, I see what you're saying. The people who shoot them actually get massively shamed. No, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. I'm on board now. Sorry. Yeah, I'm on board now. Sorry. There's Bigglesworth. All right. But he's muted. Yeah, so you guys can't hear him. Yeah, you guys can't hear him. At least we'll get the shared chat, so. Bigglesworth, you gotta unmute so my stream can hear you. Good to see you, DLH. Yeah, I need Bigglesworth to unmute so my stream can hear him. So I see Serpent Power. He's muted too. All these guys, they don't like their melodious voices. I don't know why. I don't want to talk over Bigglesworth, so let me unmute him a little bit so I can hear him. Yeah, you guys need to unmute in the shared so that my streamers can hear you, because your voice is way better than mine. He's not hearing me. Yeah, he's not hearing me, so. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why the chat's not sharing. Oh, you know why? Because it's a different window. Hold on. That's why. Yeah, it opens up a new window every time. There it is. There, now they should have the... No, it's still not. Yeah, I agree. Pretty nice. Yeah, pretty awesome. The fireworks display is pretty awesome, so. Night DLH. Yeah, I'm the only one not muted, so I'm going to mute on there. That way I'm not talking over him. Yeah, I don't know why the chat's not sharing. That's really weird. We only got a half hour left, so ain't no big deal. Respect is respect. We lose one of our own. Yep. Yep. Yeah, I agree. I agree, Night Shadow. Respect is respect. As a minimum. We may not always agree with each other, but we can at least respect each other. So yeah, makes a big difference. Makes a big difference. Yeah, that's what it was. He didn't. No, he didn't share the chat, so maybe that's why. Yeah, I appreciate you guys being here. All right, there's the shared chat now. There it is. Now we got the shared chat. Now we got the shared chat. Yes, it is. Yeah, a lot of fireworks going off. You guys are checking it out. Bigglesworth streams got it up, so pretty cool. Bigglesworth says, I'm listening to Bigglesworth, so sorry if you hear me laugh. I'm probably hearing something on his stream. They're not sharing their voices, so. Amen. Yeah, so you guys are seeing the chat, but you're not hearing them, so. But that's cool. That's cool. At least we got the chat. At least we got the chat. All this ice I know. Yeah, so you guys can't hear them, but at least you can see their chat, so cool. But yeah, appreciate the tribute. Appreciate the tribute. Our gravy will be missed. Will be very missed. Will be very missed. Jackson, I don't know if you're still out there, if you fell asleep. Hopefully you didn't fall asleep on us. I see you're still mining, so. Oh, he's still there. Cool. No worries, Jackson. I would make sure you're awake because I don't have any fireworks to wake you up. You need some kind of like a tow rope so that one of your buddies falls asleep in the mining fleet. You can tow him back to the station. I don't want to leave no man behind. Leave no man behind. All right, I'm going to turn Bigglesworth down since they can't hear. You guys can't hear them. I'm going to talk. And they can't hear me, so I'll just have them in the background. But yeah, we'll end up raiding. I think we'll raid Bigglesworth since that's where everybody's at when we're done. So I'd like to finish the belt, but I don't know if we're going to get that far. Oh, there you go. I could fleet warp them to the station. I didn't even think of that. That's awesome, Al. Yeah, I do need to do that next time. Yeah, because if they're sitting outside the station, they're not going to get shot. Oh, that's a great idea. Oh, excuse me. I don't think I went to bed till like 2 a.m. last night, so that's why the yawning. Sorry about that. I need to get some sleep tonight because I got to drive back and forth to Manila tomorrow. So, lacking talent. Good to see ya. Actually, he's on Bigglesworth. Booga's on Serpent Powers. Can we drag Bond into the pew pew? Yeah. Yeah, I told him Bond's mining. Oh, man. My back is itching. Got worse pride and phone. Oh yeah, so sorry. I'm listening to Bigglesworth, so I'm not talking, sorry. So yeah, anyway. So yeah. Hats off to Art Gravy. Left us far too soon. Really sorry to oop, I already got 6. Fuck you. We got rats, so let me take care of the rats. Can you build a paladin? I probably can. I don't have a paladin blueprint, Al, but I'm sure I have the skills to build it. So I could easily buy a BPC for it. Return. That's usually what I do with the ones that I'm gonna build. So, but yeah, let me check it out. Make sure I got the skills and everything. And I think I just bought the last set of blueprints I needed for the different races. I think I have them all now. So, which is kind of funny because it looks like the Caldari one was the one I didn't have, which is strange since I started as Caldari. You would have thought I'd have had those first, but yeah. Oh, sorry. I'm looking in the wrong one. Actually, I'm not finding Paladin. Maybe it's only 1L. It's probably only 1L. That's it. Yep. Yeah, so I have all the skills to build it. Fusion thruster, nano electric, yeah, so, and it is a normal one. I have all these blueprints. So, construction blocks isn't a problem. I would need the apocalypse, but yeah, so I would buy a BPC and the apocalypse. I don't think I have an apoc. No, I don't have an apoc. Yep. So yeah, I'd have to buy the 2 BPCs. But yeah, that ain't a problem. And yeah, I have all the necessary necessary blueprints. So let me finish up the golem and then I'll work on one of those for you. But yeah, sorry. I'm still listening to Bigglesworth, so I keep not talking because I think he can hear him. But yeah, you guys can't hear him. Bigglesworth's got all kinds of problems. Eve has sound. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Vince moved over to Bigglesworth. So yeah, it looks like everybody's pretty much moved over to Bigglesworth, so which is fine. Like I said, I'll end up raiding him, but we still got over 30 asteroids here, so I don't think we're gonna get it done. I just didn't collab with it. There you go. So you're also streaming? Oh, there you go. See, Vince, I didn't even realize you were a streamer, for crying out loud. Remind me the next time, so at least I give you a shout out, for crying out loud. Caldari. Told you the price that you paid, the things that you might have done. Only the good die young. That's what I said. Only the good die young. Only the good die. Sorry, singing again. Lego's ears are gonna be burning. Bleeding, I think is what he said. Never lets in the sun.
The asteroid is depleted. The asteroid.
No hurry, gonna be a week before I can fly yet. 5 days till I have Battleship 5 after I finish Expedition. Okay. Yeah. It'll probably take at least a week to build. They're usually, I think the main build's usually 4 or 5 days. And then the components usually take 1 or 2 days. Yeah, don't let me forget. Once I get the golem done, because that's the other thing, I got to build up my cash flow again. the golem's depleting me. Only the good die young. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, exactly. The fit is always the key. That's like with the golem. I don't know. It's probably going to cost me an arm and a leg to fit it too. You ever say a prayer for me? Oh, whoa, whoa. Come out, come out, come out. Virginia, don't let me wait. I thought the wife was making me steak for lunch today, but I don't smell steak. So I was kind of counting on steak. So yeah, I'm gonna have to have a little talk with her. Well, what's going on here? Substandard treatment. Substandard treatment. Substandard treatment. Yeah. Yeah, definitely let me know, dude Vince, because be good to have you. Be good to have you streaming. Always good to have other streamers. Might have been Zelda Link to the Past. There you go. Serpent power. Oop, what happened there? Hit too many buttons. Music died. But the levee was dry. Morrowind. Yeah, so anyway, appreciate you guys being here. Appreciate you guys being here. And all respect and honor to Art Gravy and his family. Appreciate everything he did for the community. Pretty awesome guy. Real slow. Yeah, there you go. There you go. She does do that very well. I told her she's responsible for figuring out the plan for tomorrow. Since the power's going to be out, we can't stay here. It'll be like 100 degrees in the house tomorrow, so I'll be at 2 years in Eve at the end of March. What an awesome community. Yeah, I honestly, I never enjoyed the community when I played before. It was only after I became a streamer, but it's made a huge difference. So fading fast. No worries, Jackson. You're good. You're good. If you want to take off, like I said, I only got a few more minutes, so I'm ready. I can go whenever. So if you guys are ready, we can call it. I must have probably don't get to watch Twitch often. I do not know who. So Art Gravy was another streamer who did Eve Online. So, but yes, he was one of our contributors to the community, and so yeah, really great guy, really great guy. But yeah, he passed away night before last, and so yeah, so we're kind of doing that out there. Bigglesworth, I'm gonna raid Bigglesworth. Eve Online biggest rated anarckos party, yeah. So we're gonna raid Bigglesworth. He's actually showing fireworks and doing some things in honor of him. So And then you can see their chat in there. So, but yeah, thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Nick Sparkle, appreciate you. We do a mining event every week at this time. Wednesday nights, American time, Thursday morning here, or now it's Thursday afternoon here in the Philippines. But yeah, so you're always welcome. You would think I would have met him at least once since joining EveTime, but that just shows how big the game is. Yeah, it is huge. He didn't stream as much as some of the others, but yeah. But yeah, he was a great guy. Great guy. He was in the armed services. I think he was stationed in Alaska, and so I think that was part of it. Is I don't think he had as much time as the rest of us. I'm retired, so that's why I stream 5 days a week, or on a normal week 5 days a week. I only got 2 days this week, yesterday and today, but been a bad week. But yes, and some of the others stream. Anarckos I think streams every day. That we're sharing with Serpent Power is not an everyday guy, but they're in areas of Europe. Actually, Anarckos is in Brazil, and Serpent Power is in somewhere in Middle East, I think. Secretly a game for veterans. Yep, it is. It is. I'm not a veteran, but I have the utmost respect for any of you who serve. Thanks for your service. And but yes, I went a different route. But yeah, it does have a lot of veterans in it. Yeah, like I said, I'm ready whenever you guys are, Al or Jackson. You guys are good. Let me know when you're ready. I'm good anytime. So I may have to make my own steak. So yeah, probably the sooner the better. But yeah, it was really a shock. Somebody jumped in my stream at the very end of the stream yesterday and let us know that he had passed, and it was a big shock. So it's kind of great that they were able to throw something together so quick. I know they're going to be doing another memoriam tomorrow, shooting off fireworks, same place tomorrow, same time, 2 a.m. Eve time. So another one to check out. And supposedly there is an amnesty in nullsec in honor of him. So everybody should be able to get there. I didn't chance it, but based on what everybody's told me today, I think it probably is something we could have chanced and not had a problem with. We had the mining event already scheduled, so that's kind of why we stuck here, but Lips 9000, good to see you. But yeah, we do this mining event. I mine with my viewers every Wednesday night, America time, Thursday morning here in the Philippines. So I'm a retired American, retired from America, Kansas City region in April, and moved to the Philippines permanently. My wife is originally from the Philippines, lived with me in America for 18 years. I told her I'd bring her home when we retired. So no worries, Jackson. No worries, Al. I'll let you guys get going, and then once you guys are gone, I'll shut everything down and move in there. So, but yeah, so we're building a house here, and we love it. I love it here. So I probably like it more than my wife. So, but yeah, big move. Yeah, big move. But it is significantly cheaper here. So I retired at 57. I turned 58 a couple weeks ago. But I would have not been able to retire at that age in America. So she played the long game for the shoes. Yeah, she did. Ironically, Ironically, she doesn't like any of the shoes here. So, Jackson, always good to see you. Always good to see you. And Al, thanks for joining us. Appreciate you guys. But yeah, she's been playing the long game for shoes for quite a while. So, yeah, mining all around. Yep, mining makes the world go round, makes the universe rotate. So yeah, can't get nothing done without some mining. So yeah. Can't get nothing done without mining. So yeah, there's a lot to be said for that. So. All right, Al, appreciate it. I'm going to shut down as well. Let me make sure I got everything everything compressed. Well, I had a nickel for all the times I forgot to compress. All right, cool beans. But yeah, Night Shadow, have a good one. Appreciate it. This will be my last stream of the week. We're having a power outage here tomorrow. One of the problems in the Philippines, they shut all the power down. And yeah, my house that I'm building will have solar, so we will not have that problem. But unfortunately, we are going to travel to Manila tomorrow because we need power. So yeah, so I won't be there tomorrow. Yeah, it's lazy. Yeah. But yeah, I won't have power tomorrow, so but I will be back Sunday night, I promise. And cuz yeah, we need to get a full weekend. It's been a couple weeks since we've had a full week, so we need to get a full weekend. So yeah, so we'll see you next week. Be back at it. So appreciate you guys. And like I said, I'm going to raid out the Bigglesworth. So yeah, so thanks for watching. Thanks for fleeting. Appreciate you guys. And I will see you Sunday night, if not before. So appreciate you guys. Take care.